Yeah, there's just so much, so much stuff in this consumable one that I'm just like not bothering.
Yeah, the only one that's really useful is the red vial, because you don't
Yeah.
know what region we're going into. That's the uh, those are little like health flasks that give you a short like self heal.
Yeah. And the other ones
They're
are like for
useful.
status.
Yeah, they're for getting rid of status effects, but since we don't know what region we're going to, it's kind of pointless.
It's like prepping
It's
in
like,
Darkest Dungeon if you don't know where you're going.
yeah. Oh gosh, is there a random dungeon mode in Darkest Dungeon?
I don't think so, but there is PvP coming out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I heard about that. That scares me.
Yeah.
I could see that being good for some people.
Yeah, I'm excited to look at it and see.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's a fair amount of RNG, so it could be good in like a more party sense. But I don't know if that's the target audience of Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, I feel like it could be a decent party game. It could be a decent party game for like a wholesome boys afternoon where everybody is just like, all right, here's the bracket.
Yeah.
Retro win.
Yeah. Oh boy. they just drop. They just drop like flies when you hit them.
I've got a sniper rifle.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it messes them up. Unfortunately, I'm going to be pinging a bunch because the button to go to scopes is the same as ping, because they added pinging with a recent patch. I should probably change that. If you do want to ping though, it's middle click.
Okay.
Thing right
Yep.
there.
That thing right there. It's interesting to have to play like a Souls-like game where there's voice acting on the character.
It's weird. They don't talk much in game. But what they do say is actually kind of fun. Like, I think for beating a boss, your character sometimes will just start like shouting really random stuff.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun to listen to.
It's got a more goofy kind of mentality than I was expecting. A giant floating skull?
Yep. They never really explain them. I don't understand why they exist.
Leaving glutton for me?
Yeah.
Think I'm you think I'm a
that is
trigger
not-
happy glutton? Okay. Okay.
You know what? This is not a commentary on your person. This is me just trying to
It's okay, it
balance
could
things
be.
out. Could be.
Shotgun scrap. So what is it doing when it says shotgun scrap instead of just?
So you already have a shotgun.
Oh.
So by picking that up, you just get scrap instead.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I could have gone over and grabbed the shotgun, but I got a sniper rifle, so nah.
All right. Gotcha.
But yeah, so when you pick up a shotgun and it says shotgun scrap, that means you just get the money value of it, which is like 150, 250, 350. It's somewhere up in there.
I think I got like. Oh. Ooh, we rolled at the same time and we closed shiny at the same time. Oh.
Oh, it's him. Let's see. So if it's not immediately obvious, the dudes with skulls block shots. But once
Okay.
you pop them off, then you can headshot them.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, no pants for me. Or you. Decent number of perk tomes, though. Is there a way that I can check how many you have? No. I wish I could press, like, tab and see what you got real quick.
Yeah.
But no, I can only
Like a
tab.
MOBA.
Yeah.
What's your MOBA experience?
I played... Shoot. I forget the name of it, but I played the predecessor to Dota. I played a lot of Dota 1.
Okay.
But it never really appealed to me as much as the other one, which was Battle Tanks, which was a MOBA where you played as Warcraft 3 tanks, and there were like different upgrades. I think you'd also get like one of the airships and some other things, and it was a little bit more, or it was a little bit less competitive and a little goofier.
Yeah.
And so I found that to be more compelling.
Yeah. Did you ever play Heroes of the Storm?
I did not. I never got into that one.
Yeah, because that one was way,
during
way more party-ish. Like, way
yeah,
more
that was
casual.
during the period where I was mad at Blizzard because of how bad they botched Diablo 3.
Yeah.
And I think I just kind of never quite recovered from that one, where I was just kind of like, I'll try their games once they're, like, tried and true, as opposed to, like, launch when it's rough. And then that just kind of translated to never, because they don't put out a whole lot of games.
Yeah. You're talking about like the real money auction house launch of Diablo 3. That
well,
time?
not even that. Well, yes, that, but it was when that game first launched. It was like
the server. I remember.
I don't think you could play it.
Yeah.
I think it took almost a week for them to really fix the server issues.
Yeah, I was one of the people trying to play. It was it was definitely rough.
Ooh. Yeah, I love Diablo 2 dearly, and so Diablo 3 just felt wrong for me.
Yeah, they did make it a lot better with the Reaper of Souls.
Yeah, we got to play the Switch version, and the Switch version was real fun.
The console version of Diablo is really weirdly good. Like I growing up only playing like Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, or Diablo 2 on PC. I was like, I do not see how this could possibly work on controller.
Yeah.
But then I
honestly,
played it with my sister, and it was
kind of
great.
ruined Souls-likes for me on other platforms. I really enjoy the dodge roll and it was kind of the auto lock on and the not clicking on things.
Yeah.
Forever.
It was like really nice to just launch it and play it with my family. Like, you're like, here, hop in. Remember how we used to play Diablo 2 together? But yeah, the Reaper of Souls helped a lot. I remember I went back after also being probably equally as salty at the launch. And they did.
My other thing with the real money auction houses, my dad plays games occasionally, and he played Diablo 3 a fair bit. He played a lot of Diablo 1. Didn't play a whole lot of 2 for some reason, but he played a lot of Diablo 3. But it was kind of connected to my account because he didn't want to sign up for a PayPal. And so he was selling items for like minimum price. And one day I sat down and was like, wait, why am I losing money here? And the answer was the transaction fees were more than the profits he was pulling in. So I was losing like 2 cents every single time he sold any item. And it was I had to have a long conversation about economy.
Yeah. That ain't great.
It was goofy.
That ain't great.
It wasn't a big deal. Like, I think I lost $2.
Oh,
but
no.
It was kind of amusing to have this conversation with my father of like, Dad, you gotta stop. You gotta stop losing me money in an attempt to become a peak Diablo 3 player.
Yeah, you gotta stop selling common belts on the real money auction house. At least sell epics.
Hey, he was selling rare stuff.
I know.
The economy in that game was just absolutely busted.
It was
people like the really high end players. For them, that was trash. For like a new player, it was really good stuff. Like whatever high end rares and uniques, but you know they weren't the big money items. So it was just trash for everybody else. I don't know. I could see how that would work normally. And I feel bad for Blizzard, because the reason why they did that was so people would stop trying to sell things. You know, get the real money. I guess capitalize on it so you don't have all these, like, third-party sites just doing ow. Yeah.
Oh, it's like how they started selling, you can buy game time for World of Warcraft and sell it on the auction house in that game.
Okay.
They're like, you guys are going to do this anyway. We didn't want this at all, but you guys are going to do it anyway, so we're at least going to get a cut of it.
Yep. I understand why they do such things. I feel bad. Hi.
Whoa. Okay. I'm like, okay. Is that damage over time? That? Oh my goodness.
I think so.
The thing I gotta remember is that the Estus flask is a healing over time in this.
It's like a relatively quick heal over time, at least.
Yeah. But it's
Wow,
not like a
that was
jump in there and then. Is this glutton for me, Wander?
I don't even look at the names.
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell if that's a damage over time effect. I don't know what radiation does. I've never suffered the effects of it.
Oh.
Let's see. Very quickly check this side area. Sometimes there's goodies. Because they like to put 2 paths, and okay, it's safe to drop down here. I'm not going to repeat
Fall forever.
last run's mistakes.
Is this the kind of game where it makes sense to split the party, or is this a don't split the party?
Yeah, if we were better at it.
Yeah.
So
no.
yeah.
So stay by mama is what you're saying.
Trial by fire. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'd be okay. Maybe we wouldn't. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in myself. I think you're holding your own just as well as I am.
I'm still in my underwear, so I don't know what
Yeah, I found an errant pair of pants. Somebody else probably wore them long before, but you know what? Whatever. It's better than no pants.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, it's probably pretty temperate here. Maybe I get some kind of advantage for being appropriately dressed.
I like the idea of sniping in this game, but it's really not set up for it.
Who's got that rocket launcher there? Really bothering me. Okay, my hero.
Ow, ow. Bad place to hang out. Should have gone for the shotgun. I am jealous. You got those? Yeah.
Oh, hell.
I think that's it for this area. Yeah, it's, splitting up I think is okay. Maybe once we have some perks under our belts and some experience. Because I don't think this game actually gets that much harder. Well, I mean, it
as long as you're
must.
picking up this appropriate stuff. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, not taking too long.
Yeah. It's not a steep curve.
Not from what I've experienced. The bosses are usually the steep curve, because like most Souls-likes, you're kind of supposed to die the first time you fight them. And,
well, check.
unfortunately, that doesn't translate the best to a roguelike, just because...
Yeah.
Then you kick back to the beginning. You don't get to... don't get to practice. But, yeah.
That's always the thing with roguelikes, is getting to the, like... I know a lot of people quit Gungeon because they can't get past that, like, that point of comfortably beating bosses, because you can't reliably fight the same boss over and over.
Yeah,
especially
I like it when roguelikes. Oh, it's the sucker. Okay. This guy isn't so bad. I've almost beat him. Shoot him in the glowy bits. He will pick one character to just kind of abuse. That person should kind of hide.
Okay.
So it's me. Oh, right. He sets you on fire. Luckily, stop, drop, and roll is a valid strategy here.
Get the ads or get the big man? What do you think?
Shoot the ads if you can't see the boss's mouth. And watch out for the big glowy, the glowy skulls.
Ooh. They do a good job of making things look scary enough to make you want to shoot them. So my reaction was on point for that one.
Luckily, with the glowing skulls, I think you can actually just bail and
just dodge.
roll away from them when they get close.
Is there iframes on the dodge? Do you know?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There are iframes on the dodge.
Oh. All right, so it's up to a 9 out of 10 game, just for those counting at home. Fall damage
the
knocks
gameplay
a
on
point.
this game has always been super solid. The only complaints I really had was the plot made no goddamn sense. It was super dumb.
That's fine. Gungeon apparently has a plot. I don't know. I do never even care.
Most of the plot. I've learned most of the plot about Gungeon in Exit the Gungeon.
Yeah,
Watch it.
definitely.
I think there's 1 or 2 acid pools that you can't get back from.
Okay. I need to just remember to pick up ammo. That's where I'm hurting here. Like, I am actually running out quite a bit because I'm just not picking it up.
Yep. You're still using your pistol for the most part.
Yeah.
Feel free to pick up the white ammo as much as you want, because I use the red ammo.
Okay. That's the...
Also, if you're totally out, you can press 3 for an ammo box.
Oh, that's good to know. It's a supply drop. Okay.
Ooh, he likes me.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm totally out of stamina, too. Oh, wow. That's kind of a bad spot. And I'm totally out of stamina. I can't stop burning.
It's okay. I'm shooting at his would-be butt.
I feel like he needs a butt spot
Yeah.
to shoot to.
He needs a weak butt.
Huh. That makes me think.
Weak butts?
I want to pull people on what chairs they sit in.
Oh.
As you say weak butt, and I think to myself, like, yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
I definitely need like a nice chair or like a comfy couch, or I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I've only recently upgraded to a very old and used, kind of broken gaming chair from Craigslist. Oh.
I bought an IKEA Marcus from, well, IKEA,
Yeah.
and it is a bit of a godsend. Hey, we beat a boss.
Gaming.
Turns out standing in the healing zone and burning works real well.
Yeah. Who'd have thought? Oh. All right. So now that we've officially beaten a boss, I can say the game is a 10 out of 10. That's the other
Yeah.
thing. That's the checklist. Fall damage -1, dodge roll +1, iframes +1. I can actually beat a boss +3. I don't embarrass myself in it +3.
Yeah. Alright, and then we touch the crystal, go back to the checkpoint, and spend our money.
Oh. All right.
Some of my fans have been playing this, and they're effectively judging us. And it's like, that was the easy boss. And it's like, no, shut up.
No.
We did good.
That was the hardest boss. They buffed him last patch. Don't fact check it. Don't fact check it.
Let's see. All right. Didn't I pick up a hunting pistol? Oh, by the way, we got an ability from the boss for killing it.
Oh,
I believe. You should check your pistol and see if it has like a weird skull.
oh yeah, Beckon summons a wasteland skull.
Yep. So you can summon a little skull friend.
And how do I do that? You said that's a skill that charges over time.
Yeah, it charges over time. It'll fill up, and then you press F, and you'll use it.
Okay. All right.
Now, if you are, if you're willing to bet on your dodge roll skills, which I would say you're probably the expert, the Ring of Illusion might be your thing.
Ooh. Well, I guess I got it. Yeah.
Should probably check. What guns do we have? Chicago typewriter. Sure.
Chicago typewriter.
Yeah, I was using the sniper rifle, but it just ain't my thing. I can work with revolvers, but trying to use a try and use a sniper rifle in this game just does not feel great.
Ooh, I have the Master Sword?
Dang it. I'm a fool.
No.
I bought one helmet, and then I was supposed to grab the other one. Yep, you got the Master Sword, and you don't have to worry about being full health.
Yeah, that was my second question about it. The first was, how cool do I look?
It's a cool sword.
Is it
I have
really?
no idea where you get it in the base game, but that is a decent weapon. All right, I'm good to go.
Alright, I think I am. How do I switch one gun to another?
Press tab
Okay.
and just double click on the weapon, or press. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I think you have to double click on the weapon.
Gotcha. No. To switch back, can I take out the mod in it, or is it permanently in there?
If you want to switch the mod, press spacebar. The controls are very much built for console, unfortunately.
I'm just going to use the other gun and touch this crystal with you without moving instead of fiddling with it. Because I am terrified of wasting time live on the internet.
You do not have to worry about wasting time in this area.
Okay. Well, it's
The
more of a
difficulty
personal.
does not go up when we are in. Yeah, understandable. Because I very rarely edit anything. I've always got that in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
It's like, could I do this? Do I have to do this on camera, or can I do this off camera, or like zip through it?
Yeah.
Because somebody's watching.
Yeah.
And if nobody's watching, I still don't want to edit it out.
Yeah.
Because that just sucks. I don't know about you. I hate editing. It's never been my thing.
What's editing?
Yeah. Roguelikes have spoiled me in that regard.
Yeah.
Being able to just
Set
record
it
a
and
run,
forget it.
be like, all right, we're good. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah.
Move on.
Totally.
Gets a little bad for me. I play a number of roguelikes where it's a little long, so I've been playing Retropolis lately.
Yeah.
And I wanted to mess around with the survival mode. And some of those runs are like 4 hours long, and I'm like, yeah, I can't really.
What's your cutoff point for personal enjoyment? What's your cutoff point? What's too long for a roguelike? Do you have a set number?
I think in terms of like sustainability on YouTube, I tend to shoot for. Wow, these freaking skulls are
They
great.
seem really good. I think they're better than me.
Yeah, they're better than me to some degree. They just follow things around and shooting.
They're like puppies. They're kind of cute. Emphasis on kinda.
Do they just last?
My cutoff point is like I'm an impatient goon. I stopped caring about the game after I like almost exactly on the hour mark. I stopped caring. So
It's got to be Hades if I want to last longer than an hour on a roguelike.
Yeah.
Or I've got to be doing something real cheesy. So I used to play a roguelike called Vagante.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not well balanced, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You have pants, right?
I got just pants. Yes, no shirt.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm not denying you pants when you need them.
Thank you. I'm fully painted.
Let's see. But so in Vagante, most runs didn't last terribly long, just because you died horribly because it was real hard and everything would just one-shot you after a certain point in the game. But I found an exploit. There was a healing spell that you could do. And I think there was like a mana regen thing And there were also these shrines that you could sacrifice health at to gain a stat point of your choosing. And so it'd cycle between gaining a smidge of mana, healing up, gaining a smidge of mana, healing up, sacking health, rinse, repeat until I had like insane statistics, and then I could actually, you know, beat the last level without hating myself or just dying horribly. And then I just kind of keep doing that for hours, and it was fun just because, like, you know, I'd figured out this means of prolonging this roguelike that normally just kicks your teeth in after an hour.
Yeah.
They patched it out, but that was like the one thing that kept me going on that game longer than a certain amount.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah,
Get a murder skulls.
it needs to be a really fun game break, or a really satisfying game break, for it to be longer than an hour for me.
I think I had a couple of weird... back when you could loop in Isaac, I would loop a couple times and be like, yeah, this is fun. And then after a certain point, I'd be like, there is no challenge to this. I've lost interest.
Yeah, I hate looping. Like, I don't know why. I just... There's something in my head, like, especially... It's the one thing that really bums me out about Nuclear Throne. It's the only thing that bums me out is that it doesn't ever feel like you can get closure on your run.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that no matter what, it was taken from you.
Yeah. It does, like, it's just gonna get harder and harder, and like infinitely generated difficulty is almost never good difficulty. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I usually want it. I usually want my credits, and like whenever I see an option of looping, I get disappointed because I know that everybody wants me to do it, and I don't. Want to do it.
I will do it once to the point where I feel like I've done it sufficiently, and then I'm like, I'm never touching this again. So with Retropolis yesterday, I made it to wave 100 when you normally only make it up to wave, say, 30, give or take.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, that's it for me. I no longer want to play this mode ever again. Apparently, the absolute cutoff is 120, but the run-up to that is so miserable that I'm not actually sure if it's beatable without cheating.
Yeah.
Let's see, ring here. I'm already tapped out on rings.
All right. Oh, my way.
I would enjoy looping a little bit in Hades if it gave me the option of stacking more Hammers of Daedalus for a little while.
Oh,
just because I want to see what would happen on some of those. Like,
yeah.
That's the one time when I'm like super down with looping, is if it lets me experiment further with my build.
Yes, yeah. If you have something really good going, and you think that there's another combination just sitting around there somewhere, or like, especially in a game where you know there's another item that would like, you just, you know, the last 30 minutes of the game, you're like, what if this showed up? And you're like, ah, man.
Yep.
But it never did. That's the one time where I would be like, okay, give me a loop. But yeah, I would probably loop in Hades or something. I'd be more down with looping in games, I think, if I was streaming instead of exclusively recording, because I cram pack my recording day down to like a 10-minute window, and if anything goes wrong in a video, I'm screwed. So if I like have to add a whole extra run to a video, it's just not possible.
Yeah.
It's just not, it can't happen. It means that I don't have a different video the next day. Oh, there's things on the
probably
ceiling.
Mentioned, by the way. Yep, there are things on the ceiling. Eat friend skulls. Do not forget to summon friend skulls if you got them. Or do you not have them equipped?
I don't have them equipped because I didn't want to waste time.
Here, equip them now. I'll just clear ahead. At this point, I've got my build. This is pretty close to what I had playing the main game.
There's some bad boys
as long
behind.
as these guys aren't showing up behind us.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Gosh, friend skulls are stupid. I love them.
Oh, X to change mine. Okay. Oh, well. Okay.
It's okay. Friend skulls have got you covered.
Alright, I got it. Now we can all have friend skulls.
Because mine haven't even despawned at this point, and
That's
I've almost
crazy.
got one of them back, and that's real dumb. And
Yeah.
I want these things forever. Like, I kind of wish this is the one of those roguelikes with just a little bit of meta progression, so I could keep like one thing.
Oh yeah. That's my preferred amount. Oh my gosh. It's just like,
No, you have a helmet.
oh boy. But that's my preferred amount of meta progression is minimal, or like either A, let me unlock new items that can join the pool, or just like let me have one thing that I decide right away. But make sure it's
for
like
me it was
usually risk reward, or like only one thing, one of the two.
yeah. For me, it was getting the D6 unlocked on Isaac was such a magic moment for me.
Yes. Yeah. I think Isaac
like
has
having-
perfect meta progression.
Yeah. You want that?
Is it glutton? Okay.
Nah, it's triage. I figure I'll give you triage because I got a lot more healing than you do.
Triage is the one that makes it so whenever I heal, I get more healing effectiveness. Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
I'm learning.
Because, yeah, I can put down a healing zone. I think it might also have triage. I do. Yeah, I already have it.
I roll into you, your guy just like slowly walks back. Like, I don't know this man. I don't know this man.
I'll just give you room.
Yeah,
as
you
much
just-
as you need. Don't worry about it.
I'll let you stretch your legs. Don't worry.
The Cursed State. You know what? I feel like they added a lot more bosses this than I remember.
Oh no, it's another boss.
Yep, it is boss time. Ooh. Oh shit, it's this one. I have fought this boss. This boss duplicates itself.
Oh!
I don't know if there's a way to stop it from duplicating itself.
I am a little disappointed it's not just a giant train.
You know what? Me too. But mainly I'm disappointed because I can't suplex it. Did you play much Final Fantasy growing up or nah?
I watched my dad play quite a bit. I only recently started to... I started to play the original Final Fantasy VII. But, like, I just never have time to do stuff off camera, and I just feel like nobody would want to watch me play it. So that's always my problem nowadays.
RPGs... Oh, if these guys start glowing, start shooting them, and I think they'll stop splitting.
Okay. Oh. Which color do they glow? That's
It's like a white.
okay.
Nope, never mind. I have no idea what that split was then.
Oh my goodness.
Ow.
All right, I got my skull friends. Okay.
I'm gonna put some distance between myself and them. Ow.
How do I dodge the million things on the ground that are not possible to dodge? I died, but
Yeah, I'll try and pick you up in a second.
that's okay.
I'm gonna just run away from them and let Skull Friends. Oh. Alternatively, I'm going to corner myself. That's a good place. Luckily, the boss is almost dead.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks like my skull friends might not have despawned.
Ow. Holy shit, that hurts.
Yeah, the giant, weird fissure in the ground. It's a little scary.
Boss is almost dead. There we go. Thank you, Skull Friends. Holy shit, they saved
I did
the
it.
day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's 2 bosses. This is the farthest I've ever gotten.
Oh! Here I was
Yeah.
thinking I was really dragging you down.
Nope.
Gamesters?
This game is not easy. Let's see. So
I
did we
beg
get
to differ.
anything? Ah.
I beg to differ. I just
We
beat
got-
the second boss.
By the way, we just got a new ability called Flicker Cloak, which gives you a shield that absorbs a lot of damage for 15 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Might want to slap that on a weapon.
Yeah. Got it. 70% of their max health in the next 15 seconds. And prevents being staggered.
Yep.
And just turn myself into metal. and use a shotgun.
Let's use this pants. Nope, shotgun. Well, you already have one.
Yeah, I'm still missing the shirt, but it's okay. I feel like nice and rugged in my dirty tank top.
Hopefully you'll get a shirt after this. So, seeing as you're not a big fan of looping, I assume you're not a big Risk of Rain fan?
I've not played enough of it to know. I don't hate a game just because it has looping, but if it's forced looping, it usually docks a few points, yeah. But I liked Risk of Rain 2 when I played it to an extent, but I wanted to wait until it was more finished, which coincidentally is like now.
Yeah. I was just
haven't
assuming
touched
that was something the Wholesome Boys would have delved into at this point.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's impossible to play anything that requires ping with Rhapsody.
Yeah. I played with some Australians. I know how that works.
Yeah, and Orbital doesn't like roguelikes, and Alexa and I were going to do it, but we just played Super Animal Royale instead. You know, a comparable game that you can just switch out Risk of Rain or Super Animal Royale.
I don't think I've ever even played that one.
It's deceptively good. You would look at it and you'd be like, "This." It's a free-to-play battle royale that's a twin-stick shooter. It's a top-down twin-stick shooter where it's all cute.
Oh, I see why it appeals. I get it.
Yeah, it's all cute animals on an island, and it's criminally underrated, but it's probably because the visuals make it look like it's made for kids. So when I buy the mysterious tome, does it just add
just
one
gives you a random
randomly?
perk. Yep. So much scrap do I have? I do not have as much as I thought. Yeah, so you'll see them pop up below. I kind of wish it would actually show you what you got.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't know, is because it just didn't tell me.
You can press tab and go to traits, and you can see what all of your different traits do.
Yeah. But like you would think there'd be like a little pop-up in the bottom left or something like, "You got glutton." Again.
Normally there is. they changed survival mode in weird ways. Oh wait, I can buy some healing items. Not that I have any real use for them. There we go. Hey, you got a shirt. Wow, that's a hefty shirt.
Yeah. I think it's the same quilt from before. It's Grandmama's quilt. Gives me +1 to feeling at home.
No, you definitely. I think you got Grandma's couch just strapped to you. That there's a little bit more bulk than just a quilt.
Yeah. My face is just a skull. It's a little clashing. Rather clash than be matchy, I guess. Unless it's Grandmama's skull.
Oh no.
Then I guess it is a little. It's a set piece.
This is a concern.
Yeah. Ooh. Also.
Okay. Couple thing to note. Couple of these enemies will look kind of corrupted when you kill them. They will get back up a second time, but only that second time.
Okay.
And also, they're kind of hard to spot. I don't know what's up with this zone, but every time I like come here, I like think I've cleared out an area, and then I haven't.
Probably all the fog.
Well, it's weird. I don't know how to describe it, but effectively every time I like come here, I like go up a set of staircases. I'm like, everything is safe and secure. I don't have to worry about anything coming up to bite me. And then I turn around like 3 minutes later, and there's like a billion guys that have found me. And I'm like, where did you come from, and why are you here? I do not understand.
Does our Estes thing just refill when we beat bosses or go back to town or something?
You know what?
I feel like
I think it refills every time we come back to town.
Okay.
It might also refill. Well, I mean, it refills when you pick up a refill thing.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is that? Daredevil's charm. Oh, well, that's useless to both of us. Unless you want to get naked again.
I don't know.
I believe it gives you bonus damage based on how little you're wearing, which is... You know, I'm sure if we were amazing at this game,
I mean,
it would probably be the smartest thing ever, but...
I did beat the second boss all by myself, so...
Hey,
I was
give your friend Skull some credit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My friend Skulls.
They carry weight.
They're like, they are doing a better job than me, I think. Like, for real. They're really good.
It's because they got aimbot. They know where the enemies are,
Yeah.
and they don't have to worry about being afraid all the time.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't turn on your aimbot?
No. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike growing up, and boy, being on the receiving end of that, now I just have sympathy. Watch out for that, by the way.
Yeah, you what? The
Yeah.
axe in my face?
I think
I'll
it's a
try it.
hammer. You
He's
gotta shoot him in his dumb sack on the back. His sack is susceptible. He himself. Oh gosh.
What happened here? Where do you all come from?
It got aggressive. I think there's a weird slug being around here that we have to be afraid of.
There's a guy up
Or
on the top.
Maybe not. Maybe he died.
Our
I don't
skulls
know.
are shooting at something up there. Who's trying to
Freaking
walk?
friend skulls are beautiful creatures.
Yeah,
Have fun up there. You just keep doing your thing.
Like-
I'll support you from down below.
One of my
Oh,
favorite.
they're critting too. That's
Oh
nuts.
my god! Why do we need to like? Why do we need to play the game? Our friend
Yeah.
skulls are collabing.
Gosh. Whenever there's a game that allows minion mancy, like minion mastery, summoning, so on
Yeah.
and so forth, I will just do it. It
Yeah.
doesn't even matter.
One of my favorite parts
it is
of it
just my...
is just that they will target an enemy, and because I get really lost, and they just tell me where to go because they start shooting at something. It's great.
Yep.
I don't have to
Let's
pay
see.
as much
You're not
attention.
hurt. By the way, tell me if you're running out of... Like, if you're a little hurt.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I've got a healing aura that I can pop that generates fairly quickly.
Okay. Is it that special green glow thing that I was just in?
Yeah, that goes
Okay.
on the ground.
Is that like a skill you picked up, or?
Yeah, it's like Friend Skull.
Okay.
But different ability. And it generates fairly quickly. Not the fastest, but fast enough that, like, we could probably use it as a replacement for the healing unless we're in trouble.
Okay.
Just figures so you have the most amount of healing you can possibly have. Though it looks like there's a recharge over there. Did you get that glowing fragment, by the way?
Yes. New item.
Okay,
glowing
good.
fragment. What are
Ooh,
them?
Cultist bridges. Yes.
What's a glowing fragment?
You know, I actually have no idea how it works in this game.
The frag.
They used to be used for upgrades. Like, I think you'd upgrade your healing. Here's a heal charge.
Okay.
Used to upgrade your healing move with
okay.
them. But since you don't upgrade anything anymore, because it had the like full-on Dark Souls like use X resource to improve base statistics of weapon. But they've gotten rid of that, so I actually have no idea what it does. I know there's a very slight meta progression where the further you get on a run, the next run gets like a boost.
Oh.
Which I think is just money, and so it might actually just be those.
Yeah. Does the skill only charge up if you're using the weapon that it's on?
You know, I think maybe normally, but like I'm rocking the cultist set, which actually I believe just ticks up my my skill charge across the board. What are those? Oh, those are your skulls.
Yeah.
What are those noises? Oh wait, no, it's this guy.
Is both.
Yeah, watch out for the weird slug thing on the ground.
Okay. Oh. He fell on the ground, and then I shot him after that, and I felt kind of bad.
Nah, don't. They're evil.
I get to...
I believe the lore for this place is effectively everybody joined a death cult because their world was kind of not great. They're like, our lives aren't fulfilling enough. Let's join a death cult and eat these slugs that just control us.
Sure.
And that's why everybody looked kind of jacked up. I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for that mentality.
Yeah? We're bored. Let's become slug? a slug hive mind?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they never really explored it particularly deeply in the direct story for the game. So it was kind of like at some point you actually get the decision on whether or not you want to betray the remaining people on this world and like doom it further. And we didn't. And then on an alternate playthrough, and we did. And nothing happened either time, so we're just kind of assuming this place is doomed no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, treasure chest.
Have you noticed there's lots of blood here?
I mean...
Or is it blood? I guess it's...
could just be goop.
I guess it could just be goop. It is bubbling, so...
Yeah. Let's see. Talisman of Perseverance. Probably for you.
I got your skulls. Exploiter?
I keep wanting to shoot them. I wish they looked different. Or, like, were blue.
Trigger happy...
Because they look exactly like the enemy skulls.
Yeah, yeah, they should have maybe at least have, like, a little, like, glow around them. You gave me trigger happy, glutton, and now you got exploiter. Those are the ones I can have? Wow.
Well, I mean, exploiter's pretty good if you're good at headshots.
Yeah.
I'm not. There's something
I don't even know
me,
what they do. I'm just making the joke based off the names. I don't even...
Wow. Way to put some ulterior motives in front of me.
Yeah. Where's the one that's just the nice guy trait, so we can just...
Gosh, that is... Oh, no, there is a trait for that. It makes it so you can revive allies faster and better, but I don't remember what that one is.
Nice
I don't
guy.
think either of us have it yet.
Swiftness, Exploiter, Bark Skin, World Walker, Triage, Kingslayer. Yeah.
Ooh, is this the guy?
Is this a boss?
Yeah, this is a boss.
Okay.
This guy's not too bad, just keep away from him.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
He's...
Well, I've been counterpicked. Keep away?
Shoot him in the booty.
Oh.
Luckily, it's a big target.
He's got
He hits really hard.
Anvil for a face?
Yeah, he really likes his meat tenderized.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So his butt's his weak point? They're just shoot him in the boot generally.
Yeah, his butt is his weak point.
Oh, I thought that I could still walk backwards. I thought I could still get out there. What a fool I was.
Eventually, he will destroy this entire area, so we can just kind of chill.
Play. That sounds nice. God.
I'm gonna try and lure him down so he breaks stuff. Nope, never mind. I'm gonna shoot him in the booty. When I get the chance.
Why? Every game has to have a boss that tries to charge at you, and then they like hit the wall or something. Oh my goodness. Well, he hit me twice. Which is now what I figured out, the amount that kills you.
Ow! And I was on the ground and his friend came up to, ow.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow, ow. Well, I mean, we got a lot further.
Yeah, we did pretty well.
And I did, like, maybe 3/5 the amount of damage you did. I did obtain more scrap.
Probably because I was picking up more stuff.
I think I had the scrap item thing, too.